We'd often bought provisions in local supermarkets while we've been travelling in Switzerland, and I wanted to reproduce this on the model. The supermarket would be a Co-op, a brand we'd often frequented, and I'd place it opposite the station to form a small square where the ice rink had been set up for the winter season. Just as in the days when I worked in an architect's office, first of all I measured the site, and then I set about designing a building, taking into account all the various other constraints imposed by the brand for which I was building. One of these constraints would be the signage which would have to be used, and so I made sure that that was available before I went too far with designing the building. The Co-op would be a typical large shed type building which you often get in modern towns, and it would have a two-storey facade onto the station square. Very little brick is used in Switzerland. It's not easy to find clay there, but there's plenty of stone and plenty of timber, so that's what most buildings are made of. I tried to make this one look modern and stylish in the way that new Swiss buildings tend to be. It was now time to move on to the next block of shops. I wanted this to be a resort town in which people also lived, and so the next pair of shops are going to be the local bakery and a gift shop, and these will be designed in the typical Swiss chalet type of style which we see so often both in Switzerland and imitated elsewhere, like Swiss Cottage in London, for example. So this will be timber rather than stone. And again, I began by measuring the site and seeing how the signage which I had on the sheet of signs I bought a little while ago, see how that would fit with the building that I wanted to make. The dimensions of the signs determined that it would be a 5-bay frontage, with the bakery occupying 3 bays and the gift shop 2. I was originally going to put another street between the pair of shops and the post office building next to it, but thought I could set the scene better by putting in instead a second pair of shops, and this time I would go for a more modern timber-built construction, and that would give me another couple of typical Swiss shops which I could use to show this to be a resort town.